Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Paint and Spill. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Kyra. Nice to meet you. And today, for episode 6, wow, we've been doing this for 6 weeks already. Lucky you. We have none other than TikTok Creator of the Year 2024 travel connoisseur and the beauty herself, Miss Kyra-Mae Turner. Yay!
Hello. We've got a full glam already.
Yeah, we've got the full glam. Kyra's looking hot. Kyra's always looking hot before and after the makeup. In this episode, we're going to speak all things travel, how Kyra got started on TikTok, her past career as a makeup artist, and working in New York, may I add.
Oh yeah, just slip that one in.
Yeah, winning Creator of the Year and all the other bits and bobs. But I hope you all enjoy the episode. I hope you had fun with me today.
I loved it, and I love my makeup.
And the conversation is a great one, so enjoy the episode.
Hope you love it.
Let's get into it. Hello.
Hello. Are you going to be in it as well?
No.
Oh.
It's just my hands the whole time.
Oh. Yeah, but that's quite fun for you. You don't have to prepare
Even
yourself.
try,
Yeah.
No.
There's probably crust all coming out of them eyebrows.
You know what? Who cares?
I only washed my face with a bit of cold water this morning. That's all you're getting.
You do what you gotta do. So, hi Kyra.
Hey.
Right, first question I ask every guest of Paint and Spill. By the way, thank you for being here.
It's okay. I wouldn't miss it if I was in Manchester.
Exactly.
Come on
Kyra
this
actually
way.
came down for Friend's Christmas last night. She wasn't going to be able to come, so she had to send her gift and have her gift sent to her,
Yeah.
and then it turned out she could come. So.
I had to cancel Friend's Christmas because I thought I was going to be in Prague, but it turns out it's the next day. So,
And she literally found out a couple hours before, and Kyra doesn't live the closest to us.
no,
I'm going to sneeze.
I just jumped straight on the train and come here.
The first question I ask everyone when I start these episodes is, who is Kyra-Mae Turner? I need you to answer this like we've never met. I know nothing about you. I don't know what you do for a job. I don't know who you are. Anything about you. I need to know bottom to top, who is Kyra-Mae Turner?
Okay, I'm 22 years old. I'm from Kent, and I used to be a makeup artist when I was 15. And
That's when I started.
Is it? And did it until, this year when I decided to go travelling. Then when I went travelling, I started vlogging my travels on TikTok and posting them just for something to look back on, really. Because I went travelling the year before and I didn't take anything, so I thought I need to video it this time. Posted them on TikTok and they kind of blew up and everyone loved them. So then I travelled for 3 months and carried on doing that. Got home and made it my full-time job, quit makeup. Now I just video anything and everything I do and just travel.
Oh, I love that. That was such a good answer.
Well, I know who I am.
People are normally a bit like, oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see how that's a hard question.
No, but some people
Who
find
are
it
you,
to be-
Callum?
Oh, I've never really know reversed.
Who are you?
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Really?
I'm scared. I'm a person that doesn't know how to answer it.
Were you a makeup artist who started at 15 as well?
I am Callum Edwards. I am 23 years old. I'm a makeup artist of 8 years. First picked up a makeup brush 9 years ago, and then got my first job doing makeup when I was 15.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've done makeup for 8 years. I basically just started posting the makeup looks that I was doing on Instagram and grew a following from that. And then in 2022, I quit doing makeup appointments and turned to the internet full time. And that is...
Now we're here.
This is me.
This is me.
Exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Wow. You've thrown a spanner in the works there, Kyra.
Callum, it's not all about me.
Oh, it is, babes. I want to go back. So then basically the way we're going to do this is we're just going to unpack everything you've just told me.
Okay.
One by one. So you said you started makeup when you was 15 and it was a makeup artist. Where did that come from? And this just is always lovely added pressure when someone tells me they do makeup. I mean, I already knew
Well,
this.
I'm not as good as you, so you don't need to. You don't need to feel pressure. I just started practicing on I didn't want to do it as a job. I just done it for fun.
Yeah.
And I was just practicing and taking pictures and stuff. It was so bad. It was literally awful. And then people started to message me because at the time that I don't feel like there was a lot of makeup artists doing that.
No, I think
especially
that's why
not in my
I found it,
area.
a little bit easier to grow as well because of makeup is now. I mean, makeup's always been a huge thing, but like...
But starting now would be a lot harder because so many people do it. But when I was 15, it was like no one did it. So I had people message me to book me in and I was 15 years old. So, yeah, I just did it from there.
Did you ever formally, like, train in it?
Yeah, so all my actual makeup skills were self-taught, but I had to get a qualification just for, like, the insurance side of things. So I did, like, a one-day makeup course just for that, and it was
just to
awful.
certify yourself.
They were so bad. Not to be gloating or anything, but I was better than the people teaching.
That was me, and I didn't last very long in college, so fun fact, I'm...
So bad.
I wasn't a qualified makeup artist, and I'm still not, so that's fun.
You don't need to be, though.
No,
I think the self-taught are better, because if you've got a skill, you've got it. I feel like you can't be taught something like art.
I feel that you can't be taught art, I feel like you can't be taught to sing.
You can't. You've either got it or you haven't. That's mine.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Just give up if you try and... No, I'm joking.
So you obviously did that from 15 to 21.
21, yeah.
So 6 years. Did you work in like a salon or?
No, I had a little like beauty room at home that people came to, and I went out to people as well. Did a lot of weddings. I did a wedding in New York actually. That was my favourite.
Stop.
Yeah. Someone took me to New York for the wedding.
You've always been destined to be a globetrotter.
Yeah.
My bird. The fact that you've done a wedding in New York, that's so iconic.
It was incredible. And they booked me to stay for like a week. I just did the wedding the one day. They rented me a car and I was just like floating around New York thinking I was so cool.
Stop. How old was you?
It was last year, so like 20? No, 19.
Kyra, that's so iconic. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know.
That would be my... If I got a New York bride and they booked me to stay in New York for a week and hire makeup, that would be my only personality trait.
It was so good. Yeah, I do try and tell everyone, to be fair, if I get the chance.
Oh, you got the chance now.
When everyone asks me if I'm a makeup artist, I try and get to like, yeah, I did a wedding in New York.
Yeah, you know, I've done a few jobs. Here and there.
All over the globe. Have you done makeup abroad when you were working?
I've actually not, you know.
Have you not?
I didn't really used to offer bridal. And then...
You're right.
Yeah, I just decided.
You didn't do bridal?
I didn't really offer bridal that much because I used to just be so busy through the week anyway, teaching. Yeah. But I used to... The craziest one, I had someone fly from Dubai to St Helens, which is my hometown, like this tiny little town in the middle of nowhere, to do a 2-day course with me, and I just found that mad. Like, she come from Dubai, she probably arrived in St Helens and thought, what the actual... like...
In the ghetto.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go rat-ta-ta-ta, like for real. You go from being a makeup artist and then going travelling. What made you want to travel, and like where was your first destinations and where did that come from?
Well, I was always like, when I was younger, even like the year 6 trip, you know, that you go on, the parents get lost trip, I didn't even go on that because I was such like
PGL.
I was such like a home girl because I wouldn't leave my mum ever. So I thought I need to do something with my life because I would literally hadn't left Kent for my whole life basically. So I got to 20 years old and thought I need to do something. Like, I really had to just push myself to go. It wasn't like I wanted to actually even go travelling. Just thought I need to push myself to do it. And I first did like a travel group thing. I had no one to go with, so I had to go on my own.
So wait, please talk me through this, because this is actually really good knowledge, because I know a lot of people that would maybe want to travel, but then say if they don't know someone in their immediate life.
Yeah, because it's really hard. Like, a lot of people can't just pick up and go travelling with you.
Yeah.
All my friends have got boyfriends, children. They can't just go travelling with me, so I had to just do it on my own. I did it on... What's that noise? I did it on my own. Have you heard it? I did it on my own.
Yeah, Adele.
yeah.
I did it all on my own.
That's me. So I did like a travel group thing.
How did you find that? Like, as in,
I just searched up, travel group, Thailand, and did 27 days in Thailand. And I didn't want to come home at the end of it.
I bet you met some really good friends.
Oh my God, yeah. I've got such amazing friends from travelling. I came home from there and I just worked my ass off for like a month because I wanted to leave again straight away. So I booked so many makeup, and I got a second job doing cleaning as well. I cleaned council houses end of tenancy and saved as much money as I could and went travelling again a month later because I wasn't expecting to love it that much. I just thought I'll do 1 month, like at least I've got that, like I can just say I did Thailand for a month. But then I loved it so much, fell in love with it, so I came home, worked so much so I could go again. I went to Bali the month later, went there for a month, and then I had to save for like a year because I wanted to go for a longer time. And then that's when I did the 3 months I did now.
And then that's when you started TikTok, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which was in
March
of this year.
Well, like end of February, March.
Which is actually
I know.
crazy.
Not even a year down the line.
And we're at Creator of the Year already.
Creator of
we
the
need
Year.
to get into, but not right now. That's for more.
Well, that's a later time.
Yeah. Starting TikTok, I know you said you just wanted something to document it.
Yeah.
What was like the original, I'm going to film this for TikTok? What made you want to do that?
Well, before I even got there, I was planning on filming everything, but I didn't know how or when, or because I'd never really spoke to a camera before. I'd posted like stupid things on TikTok, you know, like
As everyone does.
yeah, but I never did it properly. So I thought I really wanted like.
Did you have followers at this point?
I had like 20k followers or something like that.
Yeah.
Just from like 1 or 2 videos going viral that I did. I think it was just like a before and after of me being a chav, and that made me have 20k followers.
You're so not chavvy. I don't get it.
I was a chav. So that video went viral like a few years ago. That's why I had a few followers.
Is the video still up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it
I
is.
simply must say.
Have you not seen it?
No. Can you find it?
Well, it's just a before and after, like a picture of when I was. Oh, it's gonna be find me ages to find it. I'll get it afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I went there, my first video I made, I got to the hostel. It was my first time ever staying in a hostel. And it was at like 3 a.m. when I got there, and all the beds were taken. There was just one bed left, and all of their stuff was in there, but no one was in there. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is really awkward. Like, I have to just get in bed, and everyone's going to come back, and this new girl's just going to be laying in bed. Don't you think that's so awkward?
Yeah, like there's just somebody asleep in
there. And they weren't there when they left, and now they come back and I'm just there. So I videoed that because I thought it was funny, and I was so like not confident talking to the camera. You can tell now when I watch back when I watch back my videos from when I was traveling, I literally was so boring. I don't know how people watched me because my voice. I don't think I even smiled in my videos because I was just stressed the whole time because I just had no confidence in front of the camera, and now I can just be myself so much more.
I love that, but I feel like when someone doesn't have a following, or someone's just starting, and know you already have like 20k, but people can find it awkward because they feel like embarrassed that they're doing it
you
to
do feel embarrassed. Yeah,
even
the people you feel embarrassed most by is like people you know. Like I was just thinking, oh God, my friends are going to be cringing at this.
Yeah,
like, me with my little 20k followers vlogging, like people care. And then it just blew up so quickly, which I'm glad about because it does feel embarrassing, but it's normal to feel embarrassed about posting. But you shouldn't. You just got to post.
You really do. You just got to post that video.
Yeah, you don't care what people think. I did.
How long was it before the videos started going crazy, like popping off?
It was the first one.
The first?
Yeah.
Straight out the hostel?
That hostel video, I posted it, went to sleep, woke up, and it had 500,000 views. And I was like, wow, okay, I'm going to carry on doing this. Because then people were invested in like...
your experience.
Yeah, how I was getting on. Because I said, I've just got to the hostel. And then they're like, okay, and now what next? So then, yeah, every video after that just did so well. And then I think it was... I got there on 20k and I went home with 800k followers 3 months later.
That's so crazy.
I know.
That's like catastrophic growth.
I know. It is crazy.
So fast. You did a little mini-series, didn't you? Getting your makeup done.
Yeah.
Didn't that go like...
Yeah,
really
they were my main ones that went really viral. I think it was like 23 million or something one of them's got.
That's crazy.
Getting it done in Bali.
Which is so...
They're my favourite to do, them ones.
Do you explain in them videos that you was a makeup artist?
I don't think so. I think I try, but...
Yeah. How did you find getting your makeup... And now you're getting your makeup done in Manchester.
Yeah.
Go home, trotted.
I'm sure it's going to be a lot better.
Which was your favourite makeup artist? Not favourite makeup artist. Which was your favourite country to have your makeup done in?
What, like, because it was good or because...
Because it was good.
Japan was probably actually really good at makeup. She was really natural and she was such a cute girl. So, yeah, Japan was probably my favourite to do makeup. It was most expensive, though.
How much was it?
Oh, no, Mexico was most expensive. That was like £70.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Did you have it done in Mexico City?
No, I had it done in... I can't remember where I was.
That's crazy. Mexico's like such a dangerous place.
I know.
Scared to be there.
And they just ripped me off.
£70. I mean, it was worth it.
Yeah, it was. I love doing the makeup videos. I feel like they are really interesting, and I like watching them back as well.
Are you going to carry on to make them?
Yeah.
Continue to make
The thing
them?
is, it's really hard to find somewhere to just do your makeup there and then when you're, especially abroad. Like, because most places are just on Instagram, aren't they?
Yeah.
So just messaging them like that is a bit risky, but I just normally find a salon that's advertising makeup, which is rare to find, and just go in and hopefully they fit me in. So I'd get it done everywhere if I could, but it's just hard to find. I don't think people realise.
And then, which was your worst makeup experience?
Probably Bali.
Gently
When she shaved my eyebrow, yeah.
Which is funny,
And
I
just
actually shave
literally-
everyone's eyebrows.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't do mine.
But I don't, like, everyone gets feared by this. I don't fully shave people's eyebrows. Like, I just cut into them a little bit.
Yeah.
They need a bit of a clean.
That's what she did to me, but it was like the dirtiest old rusty razor you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, no.
And it was just, like just the metal razor.
Just the blade.
It was just the blade, and she just... And then used just her whole makeup bag. Just her personal makeup bag.
That's quite terrifying.
It was fine. Honestly, I'm so chill about it.
You're just like, haha. Where's your favourite place that you've travelled to?
Thailand, probably. I love Thailand so much.
Thailand?
Yeah, I've been there twice now, and I'll go back again.
And your next travel's going to be?
It's a secret.
Oh, is it a
Yeah.
secret?
Sorry, I don't say.
Oh.
I don't travel and tell. No, I like keeping suspense because then people are like really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, really gagged to
Yeah.
know where's Kyra-Mae
Yeah.
Turner turning up
That's
at.
why I like to keep a bit of suspense.
Do you know what you've got to in this life?
Yeah, I know. Got to have a bit of suspense on something. My life's boring apart from travelling.
I don't think it's boring.
It is.
Do you think you found a bit of a... Obviously, your content is majority... What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, majority.
Majority travel.
Yeah.
Do you find it hard to create content at home, or
No,
are you kind of
I don't
in
think
the swing
so.
of it now? And like
I feel like I've now done more home than travel.
travel, yeah.
Yeah, because I started off with travel, I do feel pressure to like do travel
Do travel.
content, but I do think people enjoy my home content still, and baking videos and stuff like that do well.
Yeah,
Um,
actual queen of the gingerbread house.
Yeah, I do find it hard to be inspired sometimes at home because everything at home isn't new to me. It's not exciting. But when I'm travelling, I will video everything because it's new and exciting to me. So when I'm at home, I'm a bit like, what will people actually want to see? Because to me, it's not exciting. But
I feel like you do a good job of it though.
yeah,
You stay very consistent.
yeah, it's just a bit harder to think of things to do. So I just film. I don't try and change like my life. I just try and film what I'm actually doing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do stuff just to film
the
it.
video,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's just not real then.
If somebody was wanting to go travelling,
Yeah.
what would your advice be? Because it's like, I feel like it's quite a popular thing, but I
It
personally
is.
wouldn't know how to, like,
It's
even
very
where to start.
daunting when you just think about it. When you're at home, it seems like it's so hard to do and just like it's so far from reality. But as soon as you get out there, it's just 10 times easier than it is when you're here. Like, it seems so hard. But when you get there, it's so easy to navigate. You just have to talk to people as well, especially if you want to go alone. Like, you have to make friends. Well, you don't have to, but I think you should.
Yeah, you'd probably be better off.
Yeah, making friends is so amazing, especially when you're traveling and you meet people that you wouldn't normally meet because there's so many different characters, which that's what one of my favourite things is about traveling, is meeting people that you wouldn't normally cross paths with.
I feel like it can, like you say, it's daunting, and some places can
Yeah.
be scary. Like, we
Yeah.
was just on about Mexico.
Yeah.
That isn't somewhere I particularly want to be alone.
No, I did a group thing there as well.
Do you still go with the same group?
Oh, no. What do you mean? Oh, the
Like,
same
as in-
company?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the same company, True Travels, for everything so far.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I
Didn't
like
realise you
them.
never spoke about it. So, you would recommend going with, like, a travel group, then?
Yeah, for your
If you-
first time travelling, or if it's anywhere you're not sure on, go with a group, and then you don't have to book your flight home. You can just stay there a bit longer and then navigate it yourself after you've kind of got to know the place a bit more. Because after I did the month in Thailand with the group, I thought, I'm so ready to go off on my own now and do this.
Have you told everyone that you're going travelling again?
No?
Nobody knows that?
No. I've said I'm going to be travelling a lot next year, but just not.
Not where.
Yeah.
Not who, where, what, why, when.
Yeah, exactly.
When do you actually go?
January, mid-January. I'm going travelling again in January, guys.
Surprise! Do you ever get homesick?
When I get ill, I get a bit homesick. I just feel like, oh God, I wish I was home right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, I miss my mum and stuff, but I feel like life feels so good when you're travelling that you don't really miss things.
Too bad, yeah.
Just everything just is so good. Well, don't get me wrong, there is bad things as well. Like, especially when I get ill, I get ill everywhere I go. I've ended up in hospital every country I go to.
You're lying.
Yeah, at Bali, I was in hospital. Thailand,
Did you
I was
have
in
Bali
hospital.
Bella?
It wasn't even just that. I have gut issues anyway. Well, the reason I got gut issues was from when I went to Thailand the first time. I got food poisoning and now I've just got ongoing gut issues from it, like 2 years later.
Stop.
Yeah.
It just literally has messed up your gut health.
Yeah, so bad. So yeah, when I do get ill out there, it gets really bad. So yeah, I had to go to hospital and they wanted to do like a colonoscopy when I was out there, like the camera.
Yeah.
So I just had like ultrasound and everything all on my belly and...
I bet your insurance is a bomb.
Yeah.
That travel insurance is not coming in cheap.
I know. I was in Bali and I had to have all that done right. You're not going to believe this. So I had all that medical stuff done. I spent like £500 probably. I was like, God, I really need to claim this back. Left all the medical stuff in the room on the bedside table and like kind of left the balcony open. And we had a pool on the balcony.
Don't tell me it flew out and went into the pool.
Monkeys went in, ripped all the papers out and put them in the pool.
Monkeys?
Yeah.
That's quite iconic.
I made a video about that.
Monkeys actually having you
because
off.
when we got to the hotel, they said, make sure you keep your doors closed because we have a monkey problem. So I got back and everything was torn apart and I was like, oh my God, what is that in the pool? And it's all my medical bills.
For the monkeys. That's iconic.
I know.
Theoretically, actually did get robbed by monkeys.
Literally.
Close for that. Have you ever been anywhere you're like, please get me out of this country, never returning ever again?
Not for like a reason because the country's bad or anything. But I spoke about before when I went to Philippines and got threatened out of the country.
What?
Have I not told you about this?
No.
So when I went to the Philippines, I went to Manila, which is meant to be quite an unsafe city, but I thought, I'll see for myself.
Oh, yeah, great idea,
Yeah.
Kyra. Here we go.
So I went there and I just said, oh, I just feel a little bit unsafe here.
That's
Like,
true, huh?
that's what I said. I just said, oh, I feel a bit unsafe.
What, in a video?
Yeah. Next thing you know, it's on Filipinos TikTok and I'm getting threats left, right and centre. You say this about my country. If you don't get out of my country, we're going to murder you. We're going to do this and that to you. We're going to find you. You better get out of the country now. And I was thinking, oh my God.
Did you dip fast? Please tell me you
So
did.
yeah, I thought, oh, I'll stay like a few more days, see if it blows over. And it didn't. Like I was just getting awful messages of what people were going to do to me out there. So yeah, I left. I think Philippines is beautiful. It was just a shame.
Maybe don't.
I might go
Get
back
your
in a few
unsafeness.
years
Yeah.
once it's all blown over and I'm not wanted.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Guys, I'm just going to hop off camera really quick and smoke Kyra's other lash line out because I need to be stood in front of her, otherwise it's going to be very uneven, and then we'll be back to carry on the conversation. So before we left off, we spoke a lot about travelling, and now I kind of want to deep dive into TikTok. You obviously had exponential growth very fast.
Yeah.
How have you found it, like adjusting? Do you think
I just don't think I even realise like that I have this platform still. I just still feel the same. I don't feel any different.
Do you think it was a lot though, going from not dealing with public opinion to then?
Yeah, I mean the
Dealing
public
with a lot of
opinion
it.
sometimes is quite humbling. But then you just got to think like whether you've got a platform like this or not, people are still going to have things to say. You just can't take any notice about what people are saying about you.
Serious? I've
Yeah.
never actually thought of it like that.
Yeah, people will talk behind your back, whether you do TikTok or not, or they'll just comment it. So
But now you
just
get
tell
it.
me what you think.
Now you just get it to the face.
Yeah. Well, not even to the face, just over a keyboard. So
How do you
Pathetic.
find dealing with that? Or does it not really bother you? Because I see sometimes you'll do a little clapback vid.
yeah,
You
honestly,
like,
it doesn't bother me at all.
you like a little clapback vid.
Sometimes, like obviously, if they're talking about something,
Personal.
yeah, that maybe I'm insecure about anyway. Like people talk about my weight a lot. Like, oh, you've put on so much weight.
What?
Yeah, well, that's the main ones I get. The hate comments. Yeah.
You're tiny.
When I was travelling, they were like, Cor, you're putting on weight. You need to stop eating this, that. And I was getting a bit conscious about it when I was there because I felt like I was anyway. And then I saw them comments and I was like, all right.
Please never listen to that.
Yeah. Now I don't. But even if like I post a day in the life and I am eating, people are like, you don't stop eating. You need to stop eating. You eat too much. You're putting on weight.
I'll just be malnourished.
When I was doing the whole votes for the TikTok awards, someone commented, I'll only vote for you if you lose a stone and get back to a healthy weight. I know. I was shook.
Sorry, my jaw, guys. And silence on
The jaw fell.
Are you what?
I know.
And that's probably something that you never even you would never deep. And then the internet is a righteous place. It blows my mind.
It's awful sometimes, but it can be a beautiful place as well when people come together and make each other feel better about themselves too, because that's the reason why I do clap back at comments like that, because when people have told me I've put on weight, I then come back on and explain it in a way that will help people who are feeling a bit about their self and their own body and give them like a more positive outlook.
Yeah.
Like when people commented before, your belly jiggles, you got a massive belly. Oh, come on and just get my belly out and shake it.
Why not?
Yeah, it does make people feel better to see just normal bodies on the internet.
How do you think you remain positive? Because somebody that has grown that fast and isn't like used to it, I always think fast growth is terrifying because someone can go from literally like just such a chill life, like no one really gives a what this person's doing, to having 101 people like commenting on the worst things. I
think how I deal with it is just not deal with it at all, as in like I don't realise what is going on at half the time. Like it still hasn't hit me that I've even got over 1 million followers, let alone won TikTok awards or anything. Like I just don't take it in, which is sometimes is sad because I want to feel it, like I want to enjoy it and take it in, but I can't really. I just feel like very blasé about it. But then sometimes I'll have like a moment like, wow, this is crazy, and then I'll feel it for like 10 minutes and then it'll go, I want to feel it more. I don't know if that's like, I need therapy for that.
I think a lot of people struggle appreciating what's going on in the moment. Yeah,
I do. Even when I'm travelling, like when I first saw elephants for the first time, it was like I actually needed to walk away for a minute because it was very like, I really just want to take this in and I can't. It just doesn't feel real.
Yeah.
And then I left that day and it was like, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I think that's quite normal though.
Really?
And I feel like this is a very fast-paced career. Like it's very much you do one big thing and everyone's like, all right, what's next? Instead of being like, oh my, like I've actually just done this wild, like. And it's very like anti-climatic. Like even when I won the TikTok award, it was like, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I don't feel like this is something that people speak about enough. Yeah. It can feel quite anticlimactic. Yeah, people just forget about like the achievements and the good things and just waiting for the next best thing to happen from you. How did you feel when you hit a male? Or again, just like, oh. Again, I did feel happy about it. I did cry, but then it was just like, I find it hard to feel it. Yeah. I think that's why I've been able to deal with growing quickly so well, because I haven't felt it and I still don't feel it. How did you find the first time being noticed in public? It was when I got noticed a lot in Thailand because there was a lot of like Brits travelling, and because they were travelling too, I was coming up on their For You page. So when I was in Thailand, I'd go out and they'd be like, oh my God, it's you. And I'd be like, what the hell? I'm all the way in Thailand and people are recognising me. Yeah, that's crazy. And then as soon as I got home... Queen of Thailand TikTok. As soon as I got home to the UK, I landed in Heathrow, and as soon as I stepped off the plane, there was this group of women that worked at Heathrow, and they was like, oh my God, it's you. And I was like, what the hell? Which is so crazy as well. Yeah, because I left just like... Yeah, just normal, like before you got on that plane. Yeah, and then I got back off the plane and people were like besotted that they saw me. Did you find it crazy? Yeah, I did. It's quite an out of body thing to be like,
yeah,
oh, you're bothered
recognised.
about me.
Yeah. I still now, like, someone will say, oh my God, and I'm like, what? Like, I've got something on me. They're like, it's you.
And you're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot I did that.
Yeah, because it's through a phone, it's very easy to
Yeah.
forget how many people are actually seeing it.
Definitely.
Oh, I seen somebody post TikTok and be like, and I thought it was such a good point, and they said something like, it was a slide, and the first picture was, are you not embarrassed posting to 20,000 people? Like, she had 20,000 followers, and she vlogs her life daily. And then she posted the second thing being like, well, this is what 20,000 people looks like.
Yeah. Yes, a lot of people.
And if you look at what are you on now?
Nearly 1.3.
1.3 million people. I love that bit of foundation. I just whacked on you. That is crazy.
I know.
How do your family find it?
They love it. My dad tells everyone and anyone about it.
I think that's so cute, though.
We go out for breakfast every Sunday. And
Oh, do you?
yeah, and
That's
Sunday
such a cute
morning,
little family tradition.
to the same place. And I remember when I first got back from travelling, I just went for breakfast like normal. And my dad was like, do you know her? To the waitress. I'm like, Dad. No, not everyone knows me, Dad. She went, yeah, actually I do. I watch TikTok. He went, yeah, see, Kyra, are you a fan of her?
No, you're
Like,
lying.
Dad, stop. Like, everywhere we go, he'll say something.
Are you a fan of her? That is so good. Are you kidding?
Are you a Kyra-Mae fan?
Do you not find that the cutest thing ever? Though?
No,
That-
it's embarrassing.
No, but for your parents, that is probably so mind-blowing that many people know who, like...
Yeah, they
their
are
little
proud.
baby is.
Yeah, they are really proud.
Do you not, like, to your parents that you're just a baby?
Yeah,
And then to, like, the world, they probably find that so crazy.
they do.
Because you still live with your parents, right?
Yeah,
So when you go home, like, it's
just
just
going home to
normal,
it. Yeah. They're like, oh, what have you done today, Kyra? And I tell them, they're like, oh, this is crazy.
How did you sign with the management as soon as you got back from Thailand?
I signed when I was out there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
She was waiting.
Well, someone reached out to me and I was like, because I've heard about influencers having managers and stuff. I was like, what actually, like, is it for?
What does this entail?
Yeah. And then they said, like, what they can do for me and stuff and how they can help me and, like, get the most out of my platform. So I just signed with them when I was out there.
And you still with
I think I got, like, 4 deals while I was still travelling, ready to come back to.
That's crazy.
I know. Yeah, I'm still with them. I love them.
And now, 4 deals probably doesn't sound like a lot now.
No.
It's of the year.
And, like, what I was offered as well seemed like so much at the time. I was
yeah.
like, oh my God, I can't believe that.
Who was your first brand deal with?
I think it was White Fox.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of sick one to
Yeah.
get from the get-go.
I remember the first 4 while I was out there was White Fox, Pretty Little Thing, Tresemme. I think it was Skinny Me as well. But yeah, they were my first.
That's iconic. And was you growing on... Because you've got a big following on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Was that growing fast as well, just through, like,
Yeah.
association?
It was growing fast just from TikTok, really, because I didn't really post much on Instagram.
Instagram.
So people were just...
Did you cross-platform your content as in, like, post your TikToks on
No.
Insta?
No, I've only just started doing that. I posted one of my Vietnam reels like yesterday on Instagram.
You're lying.
Yeah. I posted like a few reels about things, but I always really focused on TikTok. So yeah, Instagram's just all from people coming over from TikTok, really.
And TikTok remains to be your favourite platform.
Yeah, I love it.
Petition to get Kyra-Mae on YouTube.
I tried. I've tried.
We need Kyra-Mae on YouTube for the...
It's
when you're
hard.
travelling.
I know. I've done a Costa Rica vlog. I've done a Japan vlog. I've done a Bali vlog.
Because you can even just compile, like, a week of travelling into one video, 2 weeks. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be as
True.
crazy as
I just
TikTok.
feel like then I just forget to do things.
Well, you was a makeup artist before, so I guess you was already self-employed, right?
Yeah.
Was you predominantly working then just on a weekend, or...?
Yeah, it was mainly weekends. Like, 'cause sometimes you'd have a wedding in the week, but it was mainly on the weekends I'd be working. And now it's like the other way around.
Do you think you've found it hard to stay motivated and adjusted when nobody is relying on you, in the sense of being like, when you're a makeup artist, like, you know, you've got to be at the salon at this time and you've got a client at this time, but now it is literally completely up to you. And I know, look this way for me, it's quite hard to be disciplined, I feel like.
Yeah. I'm just so I just wing everything, honestly. I leave everything to last minute. I decide what I'm going to do on the day, what I'm going to film on the day. And I just live in the moment, really. I don't really plan things or...
You just very much go with the flow.
Yeah. I'm very laid back. I don't really let things stress me out that much. I don't really stress at all about things. To be honest, I don't.
That's great.
Who did I speak about this with? Oh, I went on a trip the other day and I was talking to a girl. She's like, that's really fascinating. Like, you don't really stress. And I was like, no, like, if I've got something big coming up, I don't think about things until they're right there in front of me happening. So I don't overthink things and I don't stress about things before they happen.
Do you think you've got a rhyme and a rhythm behind that? Because I need to know the rhyme and the rhythm.
I don't know.
Because I think I am the biggest
overthinker.
Oh, it is disgusting.
Really?
But I don't know if... I feel like it was bad when I lived at home, but I feel like it become a lot worse when I moved out. And I had bills. And I had to really, like...
I've never worried about any... Even when I didn't have a penny to my name, I didn't worry. I just thought I'll be fine. I'm going to be all right.
I love that.
Like,
I think everything does work out, always.
Always does. So you just... There's no point worrying about it because it will sort itself out. I remember spending like my last £20 on a Nando's or something and just didn't give a... I just thought, I'll find money again somewhere else. Like, I just feel very...
Did you enjoy the Nando's?
Loved it.
Do you know what I mean? It's perfect.
And I didn't stress about it at all. My mum's like, Kyra, you're so unorganised. You're so, like, you need to be better with your money. I'm like, Mum, it's going to be all right.
And now you're thriving.
Now it is, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was written in the stars.
I think that's, like, kind of manifesting as well, though. Like, if you really believe that everything's going to be okay, then it will be.
It will be.
But if you're stressing about... it's not going to be okay, then you're only going to speak that into existence.
Yeah, and bring negative energy towards you.
Just be chilled and just whatever's going to happen is going to happen. That's my bit of advice.
I kind of like that, though. And then I've got to get on to it because it's so iconic. I'm sat with none other than Kyra-Mae, Creator of the Year 2024.
I can't believe that.
I bet that is mind-blowing.
It is crazy.
When you literally... only started in March and you won the award in... Was it November now? Was it or December?
It was last week, yeah.
So what's that? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. In 9 months.
Could have had a baby by then.
That's short.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think the day after I was driving home and I was just like, wow, that many people have voted for me and like that many people love me and decided to support me, and it just was...
Creator of the Year is like the biggest award of that ceremony.
Yeah, it was. They saved it to the end and I was...
from TikTok themselves.
Literally.
I bet you wish they did the award first because I can only imagine how you felt.
I felt sick. I felt so sick. I just wanted it to be over. I was thinking I really would love to win, but I really don't want to have to go up there on stage and talk because I hadn't thought about what I was going to say.
So, yeah. You didn't say very much, did you?
I didn't. My friends were joking about that with me when I got back. That's like, Kyra, you literally said 2 words and ran off.
It was what, and you look so beautiful, mate.
Thank you.
You really did.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't really know what to say. I think I was just a bit mind blown that it actually...
Who did you attend the awards with?
My manager.
With your manager?
Yeah, my manager.
I bet your manager is on top of the world as well.
She loves it.
Who are you signed with?
Connect.
Connect.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I bet she was gagged.
She was.
I love that so much though. And you have such an amazing support system.
It is amazing.
Like,
there's just so much love.
The people go hard for you.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
I just feel like people really tell me about how I make them feel as well, which I love. Like, they say... My biggest compliment that people say to me is that I'm such a good role model. And people say, like, I'd be so happy for my little girl to watch you. So that's, like, one of my favourite things people say, because that's such a compliment to me. Like, they say, oh, social media is so toxic, but I'm so glad you're on social media for my little girl.
That's such a testament to your character as well.
Yeah, I love that.
Look up for me.
Sorry.
And I feel like Kyra, we know Kyra personally now, we've, like, adopted her at this point. We just took her in.
I just come out of nowhere.
And she's what? No, I kind of love it. And you are literally one of the easiest people to get on with. I feel like the first time we met, we just walked around the square thing like Lincoln, just like we got on.
Yeah,
so
we first
well.
met at a Halloween scare maze, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get along with anyone and everyone.
You're just a very beautiful person, and you definitely deserve what is going on for you.
Thank you.
You're
a beautiful
welcome.
person as well.
Stop, thank you. I know. Outside, or just in? What are your goals going from here? Because I feel like boxing off Creator of the Year is a huge achievement. So what do you want to do from here on out?
I don't really know. Like I said, I don't really plan things or think about things in the future. I just think about what's going on now. So
have you got like a dream job that you'd like to do, a dream collab, or?
No, honestly, I just think about today and tomorrow, and that's it.
I love that though, because that is really the key to not being stressed. Because I was speaking to Flossie on her episode about this, is the whole let them fear it. You can never really determine what's going to happen, what's going to happen, or people's actions.
Exactly. I think if you think about the future too much, you're just going to stress about, I need to change this and this and this, but the future will just happen on its own with what you're doing now. Yeah, so don't plan it. I think just live how you're doing and see what happens. And then, of course, TikTok is rife at the minute. Oh, see, it's getting banned in America. I know. I don't know if that will happen though. I hope not. Because if that happens there, then it might happen here. I don't think it would happen here, you know. I think it's more on the US government's end. Do you think? Rather than an issue with TikTok personally. I don't know. We'll see, but hopefully not. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. Definitely will be on YouTube then, guys. Yeah. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel just in case. Yeah, preempt. So this is what I was saying. It's such a rife thing. A lot of people want to do it. Mm-hmm. What would your advice be? I feel like there's nobody better to get it from than Miss Kyra-Mae Turner herself. You really haven't got to worry about what people think, because then that's the only thing stopping people posting, really. That's what was stopping me from posting, is worrying what people are thinking. But you can't care, because when you get somewhere in the end, you won't be worrying. So just don't care what people think, just do you. Is that what everyone says? Don't care about what people think. I think everyone's answer's been quite different. Oh really? Yeah. Be yourself in the sense of that's really important as well. Niche. Being yourself. It's quite a popular answer. If you're not yourself in the beginning, you won't be able to keep up a facade act. Forever, yeah, you just need to be yourself, because people will only follow you for you. Everyone else is taken. Exactly. Natural superpower. You can't try and be anyone else on the internet. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. I think that's why it did so well as well, because there wasn't really anyone just on TikTok just being quite chill and just their self and just enjoying. Yeah, you didn't try and come on with the, hey everybody! Exactly, and I hadn't. I hate videos like that so much, and I'd go on TikTok and I'd be like, oh, you're just shouting at me again, get off. You've got too much energy. Yeah, so I feel like it was nice and what's the word? Hold on. Zen, chill. No, energetic, chaotic. Refreshing. Oh, none of the above. I think it's quite refreshing to see someone just being themselves and someone you can relate to on TikTok. I feel like YouTube, you can definitely get that. People are really themselves on YouTube, because I said this to Billa the other day. YouTube comments is my favourite place on the internet. Really? I've not seen that. The comments on YouTube, and I said this to Anna as well. The shift I've noticed in my DMs and things, that gosh, when I got this morning, has been so different. People are so much nicer and more personable. On YouTube? On YouTube. Oh, really? And even the way they then respond to your other content. Yeah. Because I feel like it's a very... You can get to know someone more in a longer form, can't you? A lot more. That's what I wanted people just to feel like they knew me as well. I would love to see you on the YouTube. I would be watching. Well, I have got vlogs up you can watch. Yeah, we'll watch them. Yeah, make sure you do. Put new ones in the mystery place. Yeah, definitely. I've got 2 vlogs filmed from months ago that I haven't posted yet. I just need to edit them. Oh, that's such a process. I did one in Iceland and one in Abu Dhabi. Just pay Callum. Honestly. No, but they're just a mess. Well, I'm the worst vlogger. Sometimes you just got to whack it together. Yeah. But I feel like we've touched our bases. We're going to go off and finish Kyra's glam and then come back with our final question. What is it? I'm not telling you. So, see you in a sec. Guys, we are back. This is the complete glam on the stunning Kyra. I love it. We have one last question to ask before we wrap up. I ask everyone the same. It's a really cute, wholesome question. But if 15-year-old Kyra-Mae Turner was sat in this exact chair right now, what have you got to tell her? Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, you know me. Everything is going to be all right, basically. I knew that anyway. I've been knowing that. No, you're not going to be a makeup artist anymore. Your life's going to change drastically, but for the better, because I love my life so much now and I wouldn't change it for the world. That's all I'd say to her. You're going to have a great life.
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, enjoy it. You look like sisters. Twins.
One's a little bit paler, like not looking as great right now. But thank you so much, Kyra, for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I've
It's
loved
always
it.
an honour to film these episodes. You've been an amazing guest.
Thank
I've loved
you.
picking your brain. And you're the most beautiful person inside and out. And I'm so excited to see what the rest of your journey holds for you. You deserve it all.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for having me. I could get makeup all over you.
Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry. Thank you for joining us. And I'm so excited to
Hope
have
everyone
you for the rest
enjoyed
of
it.
forever in our friendship group.
Yeah,
We love Kyra.
I'm so excited.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode with a brand new guest next week. If you did enjoy it, subscribe, like, and leave Kyra a nice comment.
Bye.
Bye.